All right, what's up, everyone? Just camping with the kiddos, the Outer Banks. And here is my latest innovation, if you will. Maybe that's oops, high quality. Okay, so got this little pull-out going on here for my kitchen setup that I made with scrap wood or wood that was just already in the garage. I didn't go buy anything except for this handle. Oh, and this little peg leg. Okay, so scratch that. I did buy some, but there's just the wood that I had available in the garage. All right, so I just put the little leg in. Can't do it while holding the phone, but you see, I just got this little piece of steel pipe with a little receptacle threaded thing there. Pretty simplistic. It can be better. 2 legs would be better than 1. But at the same time, this is pretty solid. It doesn't really move. Definitely doesn't move. You don't put, like leaning on it or something. And made a couple meals now on the old stove. So I'm gonna make some coffee. And yeah, pretty happy. Got these little bins. They're holding everything. Space for the cast iron. Don't judge me. Stuff looks nasty. All right. So anyway, the long of that is I basically just used plywood, little 2x2s to make a little surround, and then I just used a couple metal brackets, like this metal bracket, and then rail, like another. You can see a little 2x3 rail, another little piece of 2x3 there that this slides in on. So there's no metal sliders, there's no hinges, there's no engineering of any kind other than just making a little extra framing under the bed that this can slide in and out on, and it does. It's pretty easy, so happy with that. Best part and the most important part for me was that it goes in with the only thing you need to take apart is just taking the leg off. So you unscrew that leg real quick and it slides right back in, obviously if everything's shut. And that was for me the goal. Minimal setup, minimal teardown. Obviously to sleep at night and whatnot, we gotta close the doors if we're gonna go anywhere, which we generally always go somewhere during the day. Gotta be able to put it back together really quick. So my least favorite thing about camping is wasting time setting up, tearing down. So with that in mind, I wanted to have a quick kitchen solution. So far, I'm liking it. Like I said, made a couple meals on there, a couple rounds of coffee, and so far so good. For essentially only paying, minimal amount of money. Like I said, I already have this wood in the garage, so I just, cut it to size. I did pay a little more than I want to do for the steel leg and the little receptacle, like $15 for the parts. Seems kind of silly. Couldn't really find anything cheaper. Definitely couldn't find anything that was any simpler. Because I can't have folding legs under here. I don't have the space for it. Not just because of this basket, but our rear air conditioner's under there. So if you had a way to make fold up legs, that would be cool, because then you wouldn't have to unscrew that. That would be the big improvement. But I don't know how to engineer that in this particular space without. So that's why a lot of people just have slides where their kitchen slides out of the back of their vehicle, on like drawer slides, but good heavy duty ones that are this long. So this piece of wood is 5 foot by 2 foot, or 5 foot by 23 inches. Those size drawer slides are really expensive. So like I said, I was trying to put minimal money into this at the moment, partly because I want to see what works and what doesn't work before I commit large sums. But also you see like those like pre-engineered stuff that's like $1,000 for kitchen slide, basically slide out. you know, with the drawers and stuff. And that's cool. It's really nice if you have that money. I was trying to spend $0. This is working. It's a little manual, and I do have to put the leg in. Obviously, we're just camping now and then. We don't live in this thing, so if we're like on the road long term, or we're gonna do like all summer, maybe then, you know, that would definitely warrant more money being put into slides that could come in and out. But for now, this is pretty sweet. Definitely a huge upgrade for us. We used to carry it on the rear carrier, hitch carrier, in like bins. Then we had to take it all out, put it all back in. All right, so I'm just gonna boil some water for coffee. I'm gonna show where I stashed my coffee stuff. We got a little space under there. Yeah, there's plenty of room. You know, you can move these bins if you need to like chop some stuff. This actually fits like this way. I wouldn't mind a more low profile grill. Obviously this is set up, you know, not for permanency, right? It's like, you know, has a lid and sides and all that, but I think we could definitely deal with a more low profile 2 burners or more. Another thing, I could put little hooks here I've been thinking about, you know, to hang utensils. So that would be a good upgrade. Then we have this guy over here. We have plenty of space, honestly. We could probably put another, what is this thing called? Another flip-up shelf on this door. I had to take the door off because the lock was messed up. Apparently still is. But to manually unlock the door from the inside at the moment. Hope that helps you. Obviously it depends how you camp and where you camp. This definitely wouldn't probably be the best if you're like trying to stealth camp, because it's not stealthy. But or if you had a high top van or an extended length van and you had room for an interior kitchen, but we don't. We're just a standard length Chevy G30, so you know, with 4 or more people, there's 6 of us in our family, 4 on this trip, it's pretty much taken up. All the space is taken up. There's no room for a kitchen inside, but this is cool. We like this setup so far. Now time for the good stuff.